Hello, this is Paul again. Uh, going to cover some Boolean stuff that I didn't cover the first time around. Let's see, so I made two squares. So, let's get rid of this. And I'm just going to use the factor outputs on them. This is from a previous video where I made this node, so you'll probably want to see that. I'll put a link to it in the description of this video. But there's a group that produces a square here, and a group that produces a square in the middle. And to do some Boolean stuff, we do converter math nodes. So adding, it keeps it between 0 and 1 on the output value. So it's just one is blue, but even then, if you don't clamp it, it'll still stay in that range anyways, just because the limitation of the mix node. I'm not sure why you have a clamp there. I guess there's some cases where you can overdrive it, but it's another story. We'll not get into that. But anyhow, so we take this square here, which is blue, and let's just set this value to 0 for now. And we take the output of this square here, and now you have two overlapping, and in this instance this will also be the same as multiply, or no, multiplying is a union where they're both squares exist overlapping. So this would be like a Boolean add, this would be a Boolean AND or union, and there's also subtract, which subtracts it. And interestingly enough, so if I move the location of this square, let's see, it's subtracting this square from that square. And there is also a lesson, which subtracts the other square because it's the higher value. A stack. And then there's also greater than, and if you were to add these two together, I believe you get greater than and less than. And then I'm going to add and now you have an exclusionary zone, so that's like X, or I think X. See, wherever they overlap there isn't any, and so you can still produce most of the Boolean functions through nodes, but you'd end up having to group them. But you get the idea. Some of the Boolean functions are still there in the nodes, although not directly. So I thought that's why I described the other video as he's having Boolean functions, because it's still possible to produce them. So I missed covering that in the first video, so I'd just point that out this time. Alright.